and leadership, and I will borrow heavily from Ms. Tonkin's recent communications with me to recognize them. Ms. Tonkin, you see, is the advisor for the Schools for Kenya Club, led by the students we will honor tonight. Please come forward, Angelica Kupat, Evan Levy, Bethany Smith, Majesta Spady, Maddie Welch, and Emiko Yamada. I'm not sure why we're looking at their backs. Yay,
Emiko.
Okay, I'll begin the accolades as they get organized over here. So, as high school teachers and administrators, we hear a lot of wild and interesting ideas. See, idealism and creativity and spirit and enthusiasm are often the hallmarks of youth, it seems, but few of these ideas seem to come to fruition. Schools for Kenya came into existence over lunch about 2 years ago when these students were sophomores and were passing bonds to build our new high school. The idea was to fundraise and build a school in Kenya as a student-led community service project at the same time. And then this group approached me with the idea to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest chain back rub as a fundraiser. I want you to know that our insurance providers still do not answer my phone calls after. Most recently, these smiling teenagers came up with a bright idea to try for another world record. Here's the essential idea, and stick with me. So their idea was to get 2,000 people to come to the stadium on a reasonably sunny day with an umbrella, a Friday afternoon at the end of the work week, I might add, and use umbrellas to make the shape of an elephant. And they would stand in place for 10 minutes, and this was supposed to be a fundraiser. So the adults, we all looked at them and said, oh, okay, all right. But what we did was we put them through their paces. They learned a lot about bureaucracy, for example, and administrators. And they were an incredibly persistent group of people. But the umbrella-phant is not really the point in itself at all. It's just an illustration of the creativity, the sense of fun, the persistence, and the higher purpose that these students embody. These students define this generation's commitment to service for the betterment of the community and for our world. Building a school for a village halfway around the world before they graduated. That was their goal. What they've created for a group of faceless children and students in Kenya is an opportunity that will change students and their families' lives intellectually, emotionally, and financially for generations. And how many of us can say that we've done anything like that? So I'm here to tell you that the Schools for Kenya Club exceeded their original fundraising goal of $8,500 by raising about $9,700, $3,580 of which came from the umbrella-phant. While Shoreline, yeah, go ahead. While Shoreline did not set a world record for the umbrella mosaic, it was a huge success with laughs and music and dancing and socializing for all ages, and at a time when our community needed a boost. So these students took on a huge additional job that required hours of work and little glory, and they didn't do it for their service requirement. They all exceeded that already. They weren't doing it because they needed an activity. They're all on sports teams and in the band, and they have other leadership roles. They're involved outside of school with churches and with the arts. Yet there they were, week after week, with a club whose entire purpose was to build a school for people they may never know and in a place they may never see. These students represent the best of a generation who are known for service, enthusiasm, persistence, and positive change. They have already changed the world, and no doubt, again, they will do it again many, many times over. The 2012 Principals Award winners, Angelica, Evan, Bethany, Majesta, Maddie, and Emiko. Congratulations. Thank you, and now I will turn over the podium to our student MCs who will close the program. Thank you very much for coming.